Welcome to Somewhat Awesome Games. Good looking people, I'm Rob and we are playing Pokemon Go. So in the last part, we had server issues, massive server issues all across Australia. But today it's running nice and we've got an egg hatching. What have we got out of our egg? I believe this is a 5k egg and it's a Charmander. Cute, adorable little Charmander. That makes, I think, 3 or 4. We have 19 Charmander candies. If I can get a nice high level Charmander or a good power Charmander and evolve him up to Charmeleon, I'll be very happy. We've already caught a Charmeleon, but he's pretty weak in comparison to the Charmanders we're catching now. And a Venonat. Ooh, not a bad strength Venonat. He would evolve up into a nice Venomoth at some point. We have enough candies to do that, but I'm saving that until I find a nice strong one. So what happened here? We went to this park. I love this park. This park, a beautiful park, and it's just perfect for Pokemon training. And we were watching, we were hitting the Pokestops and we were watching, all the gyms were red when we got here. And then this yellow one, he attacked the red gym and took it out. So he cleared out the 3 Pokemon that were in there and then put his 1 in there. And Mel and I were waiting in the shadows watching this gym under attack. Well, we were hitting Pokestops while this was all going on and we're thinking, alright, if this guy takes this one on, he'll put his Pokemon in there, then we just had to fight the 1 Pokemon, beat that, and we were hoping he would go to the other 2 red ones and deal with them, but he hit this one and then he abandoned ship, then he left. Whether he put his strongest Pokemon in there, I'm not sure, but we've got 672 Primate ready to hopefully just wreck this Pinsir. I'm not sure. It all depends on types as well, and we've got to dodge and use our special. I know how to use a special. You hold it down and he'll use his special, like here we go, use Night Slash. I'm not keen on old Primate's speed though. Look how slow he is, just a few punches there and he's not very effective against Pinsir. Luckily we have more health than him and Pinsir is using, what is that, Vice or something? Grip, Vice Grip, it is, it's both, Vice Grip. And we're using our Night Slash. It takes a while to use the old Night Slash. I think just punching might be the better go. But we beat that one. That was an easy one. The Prestige is gone. The gym is clear. I'm just going to chuck in a bad Pokemon. So we've got this 276 Execute. We'll chuck him in there. Doesn't matter. Like I'm not fussed. They're gonna get beaten anyway. You get nothing for holding it. I just want to, as quickly as possible, take my Primate and hit all these gyms and get a Pokemon in each gym and then collect a reward. Mel's adding her Pokemon to him as well, so she can get the reward without having to do anything. Primate did not get beaten, so he can get a Super Potion. So that was our first gym battle against someone who's not blue team. That was it. That was our first one. Amazing. And it went well. So now we're going to tackle red. Reds have 3 Pokemon each in them. So we've got 2-7 Venonat here, which we can definitely kick butt. And these aren't our strongest Pokemon, as you can see here. So these are my favorited Pokemon, and I'm going to switch them out. And I've now learned, I'm unfavoriting everything after this one, and I'm just going to let it put the strongest ones in the top, because they don't get experience, they don't get powered up from doing this, so there's no point having a favorite Pokemon if it's not the strongest one possible. If they got experience from it and got, like, saved you having to spend a candy and a Stardust, then by all means, for sure, definitely have weak ones in there, but you don't, so there's no point. So I'm going to unfavorite everyone after this and get just the strongest ones in there. So you can see what we did there. Our Primate was not dealing enough damage against that Venonat, so we switched him out for Eradicate, which kicked butt against that Venonat, absolutely destroyed it. This Kangaskhan is not very powerful, but Eradicate is not strong enough to beat him either. Eradicate's very quick, but he's not doing anything, no super effective, nothing, just average Joe damage, so not bad. Don't know what happened there, bit of a little glitch there. Super effective, so if we switched to Primate instead of just letting poor Eradicate die, we probably would have wrecked this Kangaskhan a little bit quicker, and our super move could have done a lot of damage, but he's not. There he goes. Victory! Who is next? Pinsir. 656, so our Primate is stronger, But luckily this is the only Pokemon left, and we've only lost Raticate, so we can take on this Pinsir without fear of really losing. We should have enough health to defeat him. We're not very effective. We're using our Nightshade move, not doing a lot of damage. I think punching, it's much quicker than using the special, and that's the thing, you gotta balance time. Are you gonna do more damage quicker by just doing the small attacks? Or is it worth doing that extended attack and getting some damage? I think with Primate, since he's not very effective against Pinsir, there's no point in doing the specials. But this Pinsir's done for. Arbok comes out, bites him, poisons him, and we removed 3,000 prestige from that gym. So now we've got to revive up Primate because he's been defeated. So when you fight your own gyms, you only train, they don't get knocked out. So you can revive, you can just heal them from your own gyms. But if you're battling an enemy gym, you have to have revives. And I was getting rid of all my revives because I wasn't using them. And now that we're attacking actual gyms, I need them, so I better not start deleting them to clear space for Pokeballs and that. So we're gonna tackle this guy. Because of the favorite thing, it's taking a little bit longer. I gotta switch into my stronger Pokemon. But now the Venonat should be gone. So we've knocked him out, and it's just the 2 Pokemon left. So we start on Genghis-Khan. So that's the thing, if you can beat them when they've got 3, then you can definitely beat them when they've got 2. And then when there's 1, you definitely can beat them. And it really helps to learn what Pokemon are effective against other Pokemon. I'm not sure if this goes by game rules. If it does, awesome. Look up who's beats who, and then take them out there. But it helps to have a good variety of strong, different type of Pokemon. So you can tackle any situation, because having not very effective attacks could be a make it or break it fight. You could lose terribly because even though you're stronger, they might be super effective against you. And then you lose, like right now, I'm not very effective, he's not very effective. So it's quite a balanced fight. So we're just going to keep punching each other, doing the same amount of damage back and forth. He has more health than me, so I shouldn't last. And his super attack does do quite a chunk of damage. Holy biscuits. Poor Primate gets defeated there. Raticate comes out. Look at his speed. Look at that speed. Holy... He is fast. That's the fastest Pokemon we've seen. Look at him bite. But unfortunately, Pinsir is very strong against him. But luckily, we survived. Luckily, we survived. Let's power him up. We earned a medal. 10 gym battles. Let's say Tim Jin battles. I sound like a drunk. Tim Jin. I'll have a Tim Jin, please. Primate, we've got to revive you, buddy. You fought well. You're the whole reason we're tackling these gyms, because I caught you yesterday on the way home. You just appeared, and you're our go-to guy. You're our all-star, man. So let's tackle this next gym. Take it on. Kick its butt. So we beat that previous gym, we put our Pokemon in it, and now we're going to tackle the 3rd gym and capture this. Not very effective. So once you've seen us beat them once, like, you know how it's going to go. So a lot of pincers, man. Putting their pincers in. I have no doubt they caught them with this much power. We had to power up our Primate to tackle yesterday's gyms that we were going to do, the Pokemon in yesterday's gyms, which were going to be much easier than this, what we've got going on here. But then the damn servers, man, the damn servers crapped out on us again. Take that, Pinsir. But I'd love to see your Pokemon. So Primate is currently my best Pokemon, and still is. Nothing has changed yet. So I'd love to see your Pokemon. Tweet me your Pokemon. Tweet me your best Pokemons. I really want to see them. And we're adding our Pokemon to this gym. Mel's going to add hers as well. And then we're going to collect the daily reward for owning 3 gyms. So how many coins and Stardust do we get? Collect. We got 3. We got 1,500 Stardust and 30 coins. Not bad. And I hope you guys enjoyed this day of battling. There's our Kadabra. Just average Kadabra. He'll probably be back in our pockets by the time we get home. That's how quick it happens. Even in the middle of nowhere, people are out there fighting. Flying over. Yeah, these characters will get stuck on a lot of things, so you gotta be careful. So you always gotta, if you're gonna hit something, always do your best not to even touch anything. That's why you gotta treat these characters like they're allergic to the world.